Yeah.
Okay,
Can you
I
hear
can hear
me?
you. Okay, go, go, go. Okay, it should be recording now. Okay. Now, okay. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm here with my sister, at Nicole. So, okay, and also joining me tonight is Dad. I'm gonna be asking these two lovely people some questions. It's like an interview, so we're gonna start right now. Being the first question is, if you had a crystal ball that could tell you anything about your life, whether it be your future or about yourself or anything else, what would you want to know?
I'm not sure.
First of all, did you expect that
Because
question?
oh,
You thought I was just gonna ask something.
I don't want to get too excited with the future. I might. There's so many possibilities that I might not get that future that they're gonna show me. So, and I think I'm bordering of being crazy of talking to myself. So I think I know everything about myself.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not really sure. I'm happy where I am. I'm happy with what I have. And I don't think I would want to know the future.
So you don't want to use the crystal ball. That is
Yeah, no, fine. I'm
so.
very happy. I'm very contented.
So yeah, my dad wants to answer the question. So here it go.
If I had a crystal ball, and then I would like to see the future of Lotto so I can play Lotto, I will know the winning numbers, and then I will bet on the winning numbers. Yeah!
Oh,
By the crystal ball.
I don't want that.
So, anyways, my second question is about quarantine. So, how do you keep yourself busy during the past few months of quarantine?
I have Netflix, I have ebooks, and we bought a Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, video games do help us combat quarantine. So, next, right over here, I have written down is what is your greatest accomplishment or achievement in life so far? So far.
Getting through the hard times.
Getting through the hard
I think,
times.
yeah, getting through the hard times. I think that's the greatest accomplishment. It wasn't like an easy journey to where I am right now. So getting through the hard times, I think that's the greatest accomplishment. Yeah, that's it.
That's it. So
Yeah.
I'm
Can you ask Dad what's his greatest accomplishment?
yeah, I'm sure he would.
I think my greatest accomplishment are my kids.
No! Wow!
Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah. It seems as if I didn't what do you call this? Because you guys are okay.
Are okay.
Yes, you're okay so far. You didn't go crazy. You guys didn't do.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Yeah. So I'm that in itself is already a big
Accomplishment.
accomplishment. You know, I would like to say, I would like to think, you know what, they turned out okay.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
My next question, right here. What is your most treasured memory in your life?
Don't think
There's a lot.
don't think that you're talking to subscribers. That's fine. You just answer the question.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Expect these questions.
Greatest memory. I have, I think the greatest memories that I have are the ones that didn't have any proof. Like, it wasn't captured, it wasn't taken in a photo, it was a happy childhood and the hard times. I think that's the greatest one because you get to learn from it. It honed you of who you are. Yeah,
So that in itself is the greatest memory. So staying on that note, We also have what is your most terrible memory that you have?
She's gonna say the hard time. She keeps saying the
The
hard.
hard.
Yeah, because it's the truth. You wouldn't really, because it honed you of who you are. That's it. I mean, it wouldn't stuck with you. It wasn't like, it's not gonna stick with you if it wasn't like just an ordinary day. It was a long, hard journey, but it's so memorable, and it's horrible but good at the same time. So yeah.
War.
Hey,
So, can I ask you about the hard times that you're talking about?
those were the times when that you it was my teenage years, and you didn't know who you are, and things are going crazy, and it felt like nobody was there.
Oh,
Everybody left.
so
And then you're trying to figure out who you are, and you're trying to fix something that you cannot fix.
so like
Yeah.
the lowest point in like in your life, that is the hard
Yeah.
times.
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah, you know what? Because the truth is, when she said it feels like no one was there, that's the truth. Because
Yeah.
Dad was in outside the country.
You were
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah, and Ate Nicole was either alone or was moving around.
And too many noises were going around, too many opinions. Yeah.
You see, she's talking in riddles.
Because it's gonna go out to the whole world. Everybody will see the video. So I don't I don't wanna, I don't want
Don't
to.
worry, he's gonna edit it and show it to you first before before he releases it, and
Yeah.
then he's gonna ask you for a signed consent.
It's okay. It's okay.
I mean, yeah. To be fair, everyone in their lives has like everyone in their lives has a lowest point. Like at some point, they will have a
Oh yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah. It's okay because you really wouldn't know that it was your lowest point until
realized it.
you're like asked. It's like you already like after it, and then you're already thinking back and telling yourself, "Oh, that was my lowest point." So unless you already went through it and you're okay now, you really wouldn't know that's your lowest point. So maybe this is your lowest point and you still don't know it because you're still there. Yeah.
All right, all right. So now that we're talking about the lowest points, what I'm really interested right now is what's Dad's lowest point in life.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
that is an interesting question.
He's
Okay.
he's 75 now, so
Um, there was a time. You guys know that my life more or less revolves around work, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So there was a time when not in this company. It was the first company I had, first employer I had in Dubai. Um, that the organization wasn't doing so well, and I there was a time when I had panic attacks because we didn't know exactly what the situation was as far as the company continuing or not, and there was a time when I didn't know when I would continue to be here or go back home, and that scared me. And when I got through that, I told myself, "Nah, you know what? You got through that. You can get through anything." But what Ate Nicole said is right. She said that once you get through it, that's the time you realize, you know what? That was my lowest point, because that's a point of reference that you can actually tell yourself, you know what? The problems I have right now are nothing compared to the problems I had then. So I guess I'm gonna be pretty okay.
Next, I have here. Why are these? I realize like most of these are I don't know negative, but in some.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. So here, okay, this one's not really negative. If you knew that in 1 year that you were gonna pass away,
Mm,
change your life right now? Like, would you change the way you live right now?
not really.
Not really.
I'm contented of where I am. I'm so happy of what I have. I've never felt like I still need something else. I mean, I'm still inspired to aim for something. I'm still not yet done of I'm still not yet finished of accomplishing things, but at the same time you're contented. I don't know how to explain that, but that's how my life is right now.
She didn't hear that.
That
Did you
that
hear
was
me
great.
fart?
That was great.
No,
Oh, you see, she didn't hear that.
that
It's fine.
Yeah, sure you could hear it, but I'm not sure of the view. Oh, it smells.
That's what
what's
dads do. They fart.
here?
I'm sorry, Ate Nicole. Can you say that again?
Yes. Can you please?
We were
Who farted? Did you fart or dad farted? Why? Only old people do that.
I can't keep it
Fart.
in. Better out than in, I always say.
Oh my god, no one's gonna see this.
That's fine.
I don't know if I should.
Come
Okay,
on.
next. Next.
My kids are gonna see this one day and they're gonna tell me, Grandpa farted on camera.
Wait.
Nobody heard it.
It would be captured on compilations and some sorts.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on from that. Let's keep it on a high note. So, was there something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time? And if there is, then why? If there is, then why haven't you done it yet? Because we're dreaming. So,
That's one of the reasons why I'm happy right now. What I'm doing right now is what I really wanted to do. It's weird that I really wanted to be a secretary. I like folders, I like files, I like documents, I like working at the back end, being an admin assistant, being an executive assistant. So I get to do it now. I have bosses who are so kind, and yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. I get to work at home. I get to I get to cook. I get to clean in between clients, and then I still get to do what I really like doing. So I think that's it. The other thing that I really wanted to do before was be a barista, but not anymore. So yeah, it's weird, but it's true when they tell you that do what you love and you'll never have to work a day in your life.
oh yeah, that is true. I also heard from you that, like, not in this session, like, you work for bosses in different time zones. So how do you cope with that? Like, working as if you're working in the US.
I'm a night owl. I'm I'm just a night owl. So I've never had a Filipino boss. I've always had US bosses. I always I always get their culture. I don't know. Filipino bosses for me are too emotional. They're kind of emotional, too emotional for me to work with. So yeah.
Hey, let me speak to all the Filipino bosses out there, okay? Not all of
They're
them are like that.
okay, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Maybe,
sorry. I
maybe,
don't.
maybe, maybe
Meant,
all of the ones that she's worked with, maybe.
yeah, maybe.
Me, I you know,
Yeah. Can you
Sure.
dad? Why does he have a hat on?
Because hair is fluffy. It's
I'm
better to
not
wear
sure.
a cap on than put gel on.
Ah,
That's true. All right. So here.
do you know what you wanted to do? You want to do? Have you read?
You know
So
what? Okay, okay. If you do a face app, I look like that.
I want you to give me some positive characteristics about Kuya RJ.